See possibility everywhere. Keep moving forward. I think this is the perfect fit for my art piece today. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is another video from my fall art series. In this video, I'm going to use some pre-cut collage pieces. Let's see how it works. So I'm creating the color palette now. I'm trying to create some different tones of brown, dark, light, medium, so which can match nicely with my collage pieces. Here I have already created dark brown and lightest brown. I forgot to mention that I'm using acrylic paints, and most of my acrylic paints have matte finishing. Here I'm trying to create some uh, reddish brown, so I mix little red, brown and white in this. I see some red mushrooms, so I think I should keep red color also in my palette. So let's see how it looks. Yeah, it looks nice with all the black tones. Too much red, but looks fine. Yeah, here I'm using white gesso to prime the surface, and you can see I have kept paper underneath a new page, so the page I have done before, it will not get dirty. um, I'm adding some water in white gesso just to make it little flowy and thin, so I can apply a little quicker, and it will also dry faster. At the end I'm gonna dry it with the heat gun. This is my cat Luna. Whenever I'm painting or creating some art, she always wants to watch the process. Maybe she wants to become an artist too. Time to arrange my collage pieces, so I can, before gluing, I can arrange the entire composition. I might change during doing the final decision, but this is the main idea where I'm going to stick all of these collage pieces. I'm trying to add another color in my palette just to make it look a little bit more interesting, and it's blue, and I'm not liking it actually. Yes, it's not really going well with the color palette, because I created some autumn colors, and blue is not going with that at all. No, I'm not happy actually. So I think I will continue with the four colors what I have created in the beginning in my color palette. So you can see that I started with the lightest tone of brown. I created light brown and dark brown. So starting with the light tone will always help you to add a little bit more darker tone in your artwork. This small brush is too tiny actually, and it's taking a lot of time to cover the background. I might change the paintbrush because it's the paint is getting dry so fast, and I don't want some patchy work in the background. Yeah, I'm using now brush number 12 just to do this process more quicker. You can see the top part is already dried and it looks a little bit patchy. Now I have to add more color on top of it to blend more quicker, so it will look really nice, smooth blended backdrop. I'm aiming to keep the middle part little lighter, so I'm going to add more lighter tone of brown in the middle, to just add some dark on the right and left side. Having little bit brown, reddish brown shade on the left side. It I'm happy what I have created up till now. The background looks really nice, soft colors. So just little bit touches of brown on top. You can see that how I have covered the top part, which was dried in the beginning and looked little bit patchy. Just to add a little bit white. The white acrylic paint is very flowy, what I have right now here. So there are different types of acrylic paints. Some of them are really thick consistency, some of them are very thin. Time to remove the blue color from my palette, so I can see the colors I'm going to use in this art piece. So the background is ready. I'm just trying to protect Luna to not to get heat from the heat gun. uh, Here I'm using silicone stems just to have some interesting effect in the background. The stamp is not working good actually. Yeah, I'm not liking it a lot, so I might use a stencil. Yeah, so but I like the ink color, so I will keep the same color just to add the stenciling in the background. Oh yes, I love it. This is really nice. I think I will continue working with this stencil a little bit more just to have interesting stencils in the background. And yeah, it looks so nice actually. Yes, very nice. Yeah, I'm quite happy actually. I think I should have a little bit more stencil. Some in the middle looks too light. I think I should have a little bit more. Yeah, that's enough. Now I'm using another light color and different stencil. I don't want to keep too much dark color in the stencils because I don't want my focal point to be disturbed by having dark color in the background. So keeping the soft color in the background will enhance my final composition, and Luna also likes it. So I think I'm done with the stenciling. Now time to use some another silicone stem, and this is the final layer of the background, and after that I think I should start working with the final composition. Yeah, it looks very nice and I'm quite happy actually. So whenever I'm creating any artwork, it does not mean that I always create everything very perfect. I can also make mistake. The thing is that how I'm turning my mistake into something really interesting. So time to start adding the final composition. So keeping the door in the middle actually will create more depth, and I'm using impasto gel medium. This is very strong gel medium. Keeping this flower, it looks so big, bigger than the door actually. I should keep it a little bit shorter. Yeah, I might cut it out. So yes, let me cut it out a little bit. Yeah, I think this size is much better. The art supplies I'm using in this project, these are not very expensive. um, these are very reasonable acrylic paints what I'm using in this, and these collage pieces also I bought them online. These are very cheap, but the quality is really good. So I'm quite happy about my purchase actually. So this is the first time I'm using some pre-cut collage pieces in my artwork. Usually I use some collage pieces from the old magazine or from the printed pictures. If you want to know which art supplies or which paints or which brand of brushes or inks or stamps I'm using or use in my usual artwork or in my videos, please do let me know in the comments. So I can make one video to show all the art supplies for beginners or for advanced level people, so that will help you to start your artwork as well. Now time to add some depth in my composition. So I'm using the same colors what I used in the background, but little bit darker tone of the colors. um, so you can see that I'm using a texture technique, or you can call it tap tap. So in the beginning I'm using tap tap technique or texture technique. um, Later on I'm gonna blend. Yeah, I'm blending with white, so it will look like that it's part of this background, and it's blending really nice. I did not use too much paint. You have to be very careful when you are doing the final touches of your artwork. So taking little color will help you to control the paints and painting. So I'm quite happy the way it's blending. Really not too dark, not too light, exactly what I was aiming for, from medium to dark. You can see the zoom in view, how it looks. You can see a little bit texture, a little bit blending technique, just to add a little bit more dark right after the elements, and then when it's going little farther, you can add a little bit more white just to create a gradient. Yeah, I think I like it. I really like it. So but this photo frame is it looks little empty. I think I should add something in this photo frame. Yeah, actually I got a red circle. I want something very bright inside it, because everything is in a lighter shade everywhere around it. So I just took pure red circle, what you call it, collage piece, and I'm also adding some diagonal lines which are pointing to this circle to create depth inside the photo frame, just to add a little bit more interest in the background. I decided to use the bottle cap and ink pad to create some nice circles. At the end I'm gonna add some black ink splashes just to cover the main objects. Oh, this is too much. It's okay, it will look nice, it will look nice. Here I'm using the palette knife wooden part, so it will give me a little bit more thin and tiny splashes. Yeah, I think this is a better idea, but it's okay, I think it will look nice. I should have faith. Oh yes, see, it looks nice. Time to add title to my artwork, and I see that I have created a lot of possibilities in my artwork, and why not keeping the title also, see possibility everywhere, and keep moving forward. Yes, I think these two sentences are, or these two titles are going really well with my artwork. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this inspires you to create some artwork along with me. Bye bye. See you in the next video.